Welcome to Missouri Business Direct. I'm Karen Bushman. This update is a benefit of your local Chamber of Commerce. Employers with 10 or fewer employees receive a free membership in the Missouri Chamber in an effort to unify the Missouri business community to work together on common legislative goals. Now the news. Missouri Governor Eric Greitens has signed Right to Work into law. This long-awaited change means that Missouri workers will no longer be forced to join a union or pay dues as a condition of their employment. The Right to Work bill was sponsored by Senator Dan Brown and was handled in the Missouri House by Representative Holly Rader. In an interview, Representative Rader said that bringing Right to Work to Missouri will boost our state's economy.
All other states that have passed this have shown, especially the ones that have just recently passed it. We focus more on looking at the states that have passed it in just the last few years versus the ones that passed it 20 years ago. And so with Michigan, Indiana, Oklahoma, they have seen an influx in jobs and union jobs as well. So it's not just non-union jobs, it's union jobs, non-union jobs. Pay has increased. That's what we want to see. That's what helps the state as a whole in economic development. And of course, more jobs is helping each family in the state also.
Missouri's business community has spent decades pushing for a right to work law. Here is what Missouri Chamber President and CEO Dan Meehan had to say following the signing.
The Missouri Chamber of Commerce and Industry has worked for decades to bring right to work to our state. There have been dozens of hearings and countless hours of debate on this issue. Through it all, a united business community believed in right to work and the promise it holds for our state. We've heard from site selectors that Missouri has been missing out on at least 40% of our job growth opportunities because of our status as a non-right to work state. In time, I think even the people who oppose this change will come to appreciate how it helped provide better jobs for Missouri workers.
Just days after the bill signing, site selection expert Alex Metzger with the Next Move Group told Missouri lawmakers that having right to work protections will help the state better compete for expansion opportunities.
So what we'll do is we'll take every site, kind of weight the risks that we think could be prospective risks, and we put that out because you don't want a site with a lot of risk because that can add costs. Missouri's new right to work law, which is a very good step by you all. When we're rating risks and it's a not right to work state, that's automatically a 10 on a 1 to 10 risk scale. It's the easiest way to eliminate sites from a business owner is to say, well, we want to be in a right to work state. So if you're not, you're only getting, I don't know the number, say 60% of the projects are instantly cutting you out. And economic development is a numbers game, so the more projects you get and the more chances you get, the more you're going to land.
In other news, Missouri lawmakers are working to pass a bipartisan bill that would stop the state from collecting sales tax on delivery costs. A 2015 Missouri Supreme Court ruling opened the door to taxing delivery fees. The Missouri Chamber's Tracy King has been helping lead the effort to stop taxation on delivery fees.
In essence, if you're a small business, this impact is going to be significant to you. It doesn't matter what you deliver. It could be the delivery of flowers or pizza or Chinese food. It could be the delivery of a crane or even propane or any sort of asphalt. Anything that is delivered should now be treated as tax. So we do have some legislation in both the House and the Senate that's moving forward that will abrogate that decision and undo that and clearly state in Missouri law that delivery fees are a service and are tax exempt under our law as long as that they're reasonable and they're separately stated.
Missouri lawmakers are also working on a number of bills to reform Missouri's legal climate, which is currently ranked among the worst in the nation. One important part of this work is a legislative response to a 2014 court ruling which exposes Missouri employers to discrimination claims. Here are some highlights from a recent Senate hearing on the bill.
Senate Bill 113 is a legislative fix for the 2014 Supreme Court case decision of Templemeyer versus W.M. Welding. This decision lowered the standard for discrimination claim relating to workers' comp. This decision erodes long-standing case law and opens employers across the state to greater lawsuit liability.
I don't know if the case is ripe enough for a lot of these cases to kind of percolate up through the court system, but what we do hear is that a lot of employers, for fear of one of these claims, retaliation claims, are practicing defensive business judgments.
In education news, Missouri lawmakers are considering legislation to give Missouri parents more choices when it comes to selecting a good school for their children. Senate Bill 32 would create empowerment scholarship accounts that parents could use to help support education expenses such as school tuition, online learning, or tutoring. St. Louis mom Lisa Smith came to Jefferson City to testify in support of the idea.
The district that I live in been failing for 9 years unaccredited. So they got the worst academics in the state of the Missouri. Safety is a big concern for me. And now that the district that I live in, they provisionally accredited, that's not good enough for me or my kids. So my only option if this bill don't pass is to homeschool both my kids.
That's all for Missouri Business Direct. Thanks for watching.